Okay, mastering bar chords is another tricky thing on the acoustic guitar, in particular with thick strings, and sometimes the action's a little bit higher than it's going to be on electric guitar. So I'm going to start off in the open position with a good old E shape, E major. Now this is a movable shape in bar chords. You'll often see guitar players moving this around, and the way to build up finger strength is to first of all play your E chord. Remember, if you take off finger 1, it becomes E minor. So I'll go back to the E major for a second. At the moment I'm playing with fingers 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to take the fingers off and build the same chord. Where finger 1 was, I put 2, where 2 was, I put 3, and 3 was, I put 4. I've still got an E chord. That's the important thing to practice. You know, to go from one fingering to the next. Now do the same with an A chord. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 and 4. Some people play A like that anyway. But making sure you can switch from one shape to another before you even attempt a bar chord shape. It's my E. Okay, with the E, the thumb disappears round the back of the guitar neck, almost as though you're pushing a doorbell in there on the back of the guitar neck. That will help to stretch the fingers out. The index finger lays behind the nut as straight as you can get it. As soon as I put the thumb over the top, you'll see the fingers bend, so I drop that thumb low behind the guitar neck. Still got my E, and now what I'm going to do is to move up 3 frets with no pressure on the strings. 1, 2, 3. Making sure finger 1 is just relaxed across the 3rd fret. Finger 2 is now on the G string 4th fret, playing a B. Fingers 3 and 4 on the 5th fret, A and D. Now gently press down on the strings. Remember that thumb, not over the top, right round the back. Press down and relax. Back to the chord shape. Fingers 2, 3 and 4. Thumb round the back of the guitar neck. Finger 1 behind the plastic nut, or whatever it's made of. On your guitar, 1, 2, 3. Make sure the shape is exactly the same as it was in the open position. We've just taken a photocopy, if you like, of the shape. Finger 1's on the 3rd fret, 2 on the 4th, 3 and 4 on the 5th fret. Again, gently press down, trying to get all those notes nice and clear, and then relax. Try not to hold it for too long, you're just gradually building up the finger muscles. Now, when you move the shape up, the thing to remember is the root note of E is the E string, open. So when I take the copy of the shape up the fingerboard, it will take the name of the new bass note here on the 6th fret, 6th string, sorry. 3rd fret, for instance, is a G. Relax the hand. 5th fret, A. 7th fret, this would be a B. B to C is always a semitone, so 8th fret would be a C. 3, B, C. Hear those bar chord sounds? That's an old song called Dock of the Bay, following the chords on that shape of E. Now the A shape, 1, 2, 3. In a row. Remember, I changed the fingers to fingers 2, 3 and 4. Thumb round the back of the guitar neck. Lay finger 1 up behind the plastic nut. And very slowly move the hand up 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. My root note is on the A string, and here at the 3rd fret it's no longer A, it's C. What you can also practice is holding down those 3 notes with different fingers. For instance, I often use finger 4, finger 3, even finger 2. But I'm only playing the middle 4 strings. I've lifted the finger in time to mute that thinnest string. If I do press down, I get a 6 chord, C6. Just in case case you ever need that. Then you can start to move different shapes down from the open position. For instance, the E7. Yeah, move that up, 3rd fret. So that was the E shape. Take off finger 4 gives me G7, dominant 7th chord. The A7 shape, down in the open position, fingers 2 and 3 either side of the G string at the 2nd fret. Move that one up with fingers 3 and 4, 3rd fret, C7. So at the 3rd fret I could have a G7, C7, 5th fret A7, D7, B7, E7. Relax the hand. Another nice chord sound is the minor. It'll come across in loads and loads of songs, so we can start to move this one up. Here's fingers 2 and 3 playing the E minor chord. Fingers 3 and 4 will now play that up to the 3rd fret. That gives me G minor. Then moving across to the A minor shape. It's A minor in the open position. Change the fingering, upgraded by 1 number. Think 2, 3, 4. Thumb round the back of the guitar neck. The root note is on the A string. So if I move this to the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, I get C minor. So the E minor shape gives me G minor, C minor at the 3rd with the A minor shape. Move up 2 frets, 5th fret, A minor to D minor, B minor to E minor. Take off finger 4 on all of these shapes and you get a minor 7. And 9th fret. Learn your notes on the fingerboard. That's a C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7. So practice them methodically. First with the open chord shape, for instance an E. Upgrade the fingers 2, 3 and 4, thumb round the back of the guitar neck, lay finger 1 behind the plastic nut. Try not to have too much finger overspilling. All you need to get is across to the E string, E6, and then practice moving that. There might be a few dead notes to start off with, but it will get easier with practice. If I go back to that 3rd fret, G, nice trick as well is to upend the bar and only play the root note. Get some nice open strings on the top. B and E constantly open.